Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel ESG and Sustainability. In this video, we will discuss about different ESG courses and certifications that are available to us. Let us first discuss about different ESG courses. GRI, Global Reporting Initiative. This was the first framework available to the world which defined set standards to disclose non-financial performance of an organization. GRI is an internationally accepted and widely used independent organization which helps businesses and all relative stakeholders of the business community by providing a common language called GRI framework to understand ESG performance and its implications. GRI offers a wide range of ESG courses and tutorials. These courses can be preferred by almost any individual who is an ESG freak or an aspiring ESG enthusiast who would like to start his or her career in ESG domain, or professionals having exposure to ESG industry can also pick relevant ESG courses. These courses from GRI give overall understanding of ESG universe. SASB, Sustainability Accounting Standards Board. This is probably the next most widely used and accepted framework globally. SASB is a non-profit organization which emphasizes on the financially material ESG aspects of an organization. This gives investors a detailed understanding of an organization's ESG performance with respect to financial implications. SASB courses can be considered by professionals having prior understanding of ESG. Beginners can prefer these courses too, however, they have to be more cautious as SASB mainly focuses on industry-specific content with financial implications. CDP, Carbon Disclosure Project. CDP is a non-profitable organization focuses precisely on the environmental sustainability and is the most used framework for disclosing exclusive environmental parameters. Understanding CDP is all about understanding disclosure of environmental parameters such as GHG emissions, climate change, energy conservation, water and waste treatment, etc. And we have to make a note that CDP's core focus is all about carbon disclosure. So, who can pursue these courses? Beginners or professionals who are keen in pursuing their careers in environmental management, environmental consultancy, environmental data reporting can opt for these courses. TCFD, Task Force on Climate Related Financial Disclosure. This framework speaks of environmental vertical with financial implications of the organization's performance. TCFD focuses on climate-related financial risks associated and the opportunities. Beginners or professionals who are keen in pursuing their careers in environmental management, environmental consultancy, environmental data reporting can opt for these courses. However, it is recommended to understand CDP too to opt for TCFD courses as TCFD works like an extension to CDP disclosure. SBTi, Science-Based Targets Initiative. SBTi's focus lies in determining timeframes and setting targets for limiting and reducing carbon emissions to achieve net zero. These set targets must be accounted with science-based reasoning so that all stakeholders would be able to relate the possibility of succeeding in achieving those targets by the organizations. SBTi is getting more concentration in the international market as investors get to understand about practical possibility of achieving set targets by organizations. This makes their decision making easier in choosing their portfolio of organizations. SBTi is a recommended course in today's era as it is gaining momentum and can be one of the lead frameworks preferred by investors. This framework Two focuses on environmental vertical precisely in limiting carbon emissions. GHG Protocol. GHG Protocol focuses on the GHG emissions and has set standard guidelines in mapping emissions against Scope 1, Scope 2 and Scope 3 emissions. And GHG Protocol has normalized all other emissions to carbon dioxide equivalent, which brings in the uniformity in understanding the emissions of different greenhouse gases. GHG Protocol has a well-defined template to normalize all GHG emissions. One can opt for this course who is interested in choosing a career in consultancy or emission data calculations and mapping. BRSR, Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report. BRSR is designed for non-financial disclosure of organizations listed on Indian stock exchanges or registered with Indian government. BRSR is designed by considering core elements of GRI, SASB, CDP, TCFD, SBTi, and GHG Protocol. This course can be considered by individuals who are keen in working for Indian ESG market as a consultant or as a report writer. In addition to these courses, we also have some internationally accepted frameworks. EU Taxonomy. This is preferred by EU region for the disclosure of ESG. IR, Integrated Reporting. This is a disclosure of financial and non-financial performance of an organization as a single report. Some organizations prefer this framework. SFDR, Sustainable Finance Disclosure Regulation. This framework focuses on disclosure of financial industry. UK Defra, UK Department for Environment, Food and Rural Development. This is applicable to UK region and Northern Ireland. IPIECA, International Petroleum Industry Environmental Conservation Association. This framework is specific to oil and gas industry. So, aspirants who are interested in a particular domain can get expertise by choosing these courses. In addition to courses of different frameworks, we have courses available on different ESG topics, such as Introduction to ESG, ESG Risks and Opportunities, ESG and Sustainable Investing, Sustainable Business Strategy, Environmental, Social and Governance Specialist, Fundamentals of Environmental, Social and Governance Investing, etc. And a few ESG courses provided by different institutions across globe are given, and the web link of the source is also provided. Let us now understand about different ESG certifications. Certifications are being provided by different frameworks like GRI, SASB, TCFD, SBTi, etc. for different ESG courses. Third-party vendors like KPMG, Delloitte, PwC, etc. provide these certifications. These vendors get license from GRA, SASB, etc. frameworks and provide certifications on behalf of those centralized bodies. In addition to these providers, we have certification providers like CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst Institute, CFI, Corporate Finance Institute, CDSB, Climate Disclosure Standards Board, etc. And there are platforms like Udemy, Coursera, Sustainability Academy, etc. who provide different ESG certifications. We hope that you like this content and it is of some use for your ESG aspirations and to kickstart the ESG journey. We will be meeting in our next video. Stay tuned for more ESG content and support us with your love and cooperation. Thank you very much, folks. See you soon.